according to what I saw, that this is actually a superfood. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Surviving in Alabama. Got a little bit of a treat for you, sort of. Something that I cannot speak heavily educated about. However, I just learned about it myself, and it's something that I'm like, how come I don't know about this? And, I kind of lean prepper and I kind of lean forager. I do like to hunt, fish, all the outdoor stuff. Lots of stuff coming up, so stay with me on this channel. But I'm going to tell you about something that I just learned about today. I'm talking about this morning. I was sitting there drinking some coffee, and yes, I sat there and watched YouTube videos just like y'all do. But I learned something that I had never heard before, and this is what it's about. Acorn, of course, I say acorn. If you say acorn, leave it in the comments because that's how I say it, acorn. But most people, I think, say acorn. So, acorn flour. I was like, really? I've heard of all kinds of flours. They make almond flour. I don't even know how many different flours they make. Oh my gosh, acorn flour? Acorn. Flour. According to the video I watched, it really intrigued me, and I was like, I think I need to try this. And I think that, and of course, I already knew because of the deer. They, you know, as the acorns drop, they drop white oaks generally first. And they are the biggest acorns. They are the sweetest acorns. I already knew that. But I'm like, well, the deer eat them. Why can't I eat them? And I didn't know, according to this video I was watching, that you see where it's burnt behind me. We recently burned. Go back and check that out. We burned off the place. It's going to make it it's going to burned out the understory. It's going to make the growth come back better. So anyway, so these acorns, which I'm going to look down and find me one. To be honest, there's no, this year I messed up because this was the bumper year crop. Because if you know anything about trees, I'm not real educated about it, but I can speak a little bit. Every 3 to 5 years, the oak trees drop an immense amount of acorns. And what they're doing is overseeding and overpopulating, so enough so the animals won't eat it all, that there'll be some left over to sprout, and you see how many is on the ground. Oh my gosh, they're just everywhere. But, and this right here, I think is a small white acorn. Let's see. I think this one's a small one, but they're bigger. Let's see, that's a white oak tree right there. So there should be, all this should be mixed up under it. But see, like, I think for sure this is a white acorn right there. It's a small one, it's a very small one right there. But this right here, this acorn, oh my gosh, I dropped it. That for sure is, look how bigger that is. It was like popcorn out here when we were burning. But this right here, that it's the sweeter, and then I've got pin oaks and red oaks, and you know, according to what I saw, that this is actually a superfood. And I'm like, a superfood? Are you serious? I'm like, I know that the animals eat them. Generally, the animals, you know, if you can mimic what they do, it's natural. You know, there's no pesticide sprayed on these right here. It's got none of that. You don't even have to work for it. You know, all you gotta do is go pick it up, and you gotta know the times to pick it up. It's always in the fall. So, and they'll store well. If you dry them out, you know, you can just store them. They'll store up for, I don't even know how long they'll store. Years, I don't even know. Then I learned that the Korean people eat acorn and flour, and they use it in, well, I know they use it in jelly, and they was talking about how much protein and the good fats and all the things that's in it. I'm like, well, that's what the deer's doing. That's totally what the deer's doing. You got to get the tannins off of it, which you do it with water. Wow, how come I didn't know this? So I'm just passing this along. I even went to Amazon. So on Amazon, you can look, just put in the search bar, acorn flour, and it'll come up. And you can buy it straight from the store. And I'm like, look at all around me. All these acorn trees right here, all around, all around all the other side of my property. I got 9 acres. I got 9 acres of acorn trees. Oh my gosh. I've been missing out, and I didn't even know that. So I encourage you to go look up and do like I did and just learn something about, you know, your surroundings and what you can forage. And I'm like, I had no idea. Nobody taught me this. And I thought that I was semi-educated, you know, and I'm not saying I'm an educated forager, but I'm like, I know a little bit. I'm learning about mushrooms and stuff. And I'm like, if I can make flour out of the acorns just falling around my house for free, not only would that make economic sense, but it's gluten-free, all the things, it's, you know, whatever. Next year, if you can stay with me, we're going to be making some acorn flour. And in the meantime, I'm going to order some off of Amazon, and we're going to try it out. And I'm going to make some acorn pancakes and biscuits, and I'm going to try to make all the things that you would normally use wheat flour for or cornmeal. And I'm going to make acorn bread and whatever. I'm going to make it. So, hey, this is just a quick short video. We do all kinds of stuff here. Hit that subscribe button, follow along, share it. And I'm just passing this along because I just learned it this morning. See y'all next time. God bless.